Everyone, and welcome. I don't know if this is working now. Let me give you a second. It's got still some spinning going on. I never understand Facebook anymore. So, hey everyone, and welcome to the Coach's Kitchen. You know, I decided recently that I was going to maybe start showing people how I've changed my diet over the years to be a little bit healthier diet. And one of the reasons was when I was diagnosed with cancer, one of the things that became very, very obvious to me and was pointed out by not just my doctors but by fellow survivors was the importance of changing my diet and having a much healthier diet. One of the amazing things about it was I was always told no sugar, no sugar, no sugar, no sugar. And it's really, really funny. I go back to whenever I go in for a treatment or when I go in for a normal visit, one of the first things my oncologist will always ask me goes, what's your sugar content been lately? And, you know, and I tell him what I've been eating. And if I go to see my urologist, it's what's the sugar intake been lately? And I think when they continue, when people in the profession continue to ask you what your sugar content is in order to minimize it and make sure you're keeping it minimal, it seems to me to be pretty important to keep the sugar out of your diet. So as you see me eat and as you see me prepare things and get things ready, you'll notice I really focus on any sugars that I get being natural sugars, as much natural sugar as I can. You know, I use F2C products, and I use F2C products simply for that reason. I get up in the morning, and the first thing I do is I have a glass of Farmer Greens before I do anything else, before I consume anything else. Before we went out on our run this morning, I got up and I had my Farmer Greens. I use their vegan protein. I use the glycodurance for my performance drink. Look, if anyone's telling you that sucrose, fructose, maltodextrin, cane sugar, that are in some of these performance drinks today help you perform better or are good for you, you really need to laugh at them. They should call my oncologist or my urologist and they'll tell them, no, those added sugars are not good for you. So I really try to stay away from that. But my purpose here for the next couple of days and maybe next couple of weeks is go through what I eat every day. I vary it up a little bit. I'm going to give you some suggestions. Hopefully, maybe I can teach you some new recipes to try some new fun stuff along the way that'll make breakfast, lunch, and dinner a little bit more enjoyable for you. So today, what I do is I prepared everything in advance. And the reason why I prepared everything in advance is I know no one wants to watch me cook for the next 10 or 15 minutes. So I'm going to try to get through these videos as quickly as I possibly can. So this morning I got up, and again I had my Farmer Greens before we went out on our 18-degree run, and it was cold out this morning. So I had my Farmer Greens. I came back in, and did you know that you can freeze oatmeal? I make a big batch of oatmeal on Sundays, and I freeze 4 or 5 cups of it in little cups like this. Put it in the freezer. When I'm ready for it, I take it out. I throw it in the microwave for a minute, maybe a minute and a half, and guess what I have? I have oatmeal. You know, some years ago, I stopped eating oatmeal, and then I decided, well, you know, there are some valuable principles in oatmeal, so I went back to it. So I'm going to add about a cup of oatmeal into my bowl here. And by the way, I made this the other day and froze it. Took it out of the microwave just a little bit ago, and you can see looks just like oatmeal and it'll taste like oatmeal. So I have a little secret ingredient with my oatmeal this morning, and something a lot of you are going to go, oh, I've never heard of that before. I take a little bit of truffle oil, just about a teaspoon of truffle oil. Teaspoon, not a tablespoon. I take about a teaspoon of truffle oil and I mix it with honey. So I have a truffle honey. Now, then I add that truffle honey right into my oatmeal, and it gives it a really nice kind of balanced flavor that I'm sure that a lot of you who are afraid of truffle and, you know, maybe don't want to mix it with honey think that it might not have a great taste, but it's absolutely amazing. So try that. If you get some truffle oil can be a little bit pricey, but it lasts a long time. You use a teaspoon every other day. I don't eat truffle oatmeal every day, but some days I do. So I mixed a teaspoon of truffle oil with about a tablespoon of honey. I stir them all up together, and as you can see, I put them right into the bowl. Then what I like to do is I like to take some strawberries, maybe a strawberry or two. I'll stick them in there. I add those strawberries as well. Little handful of blueberries. I'll put those little handful of blueberries in there. Someone made a comment, and I'm going to have a hard time seeing comments as I see them. Oh, Kim said, good morning, Kim. A little handful of blueberries in there as well, and there you have it. I mean, this is my morning oatmeal today. Again, truffle honey. So I took the truffle. I took about a tablespoon of honey, a teaspoon of truffle oil. I mixed them up together and I dropped them in there. One of the other things you can do if you like, I'm not a big fan of real liquidy oatmeal, but if you'd like to add a little bit of milk to it, and I'll do it just for your viewing pleasure this morning, and I'll eat it, is you can put just a dab of oat milk in there. I'll put a little oat milk in there again. I'm the anti-dairy guy. You'll find that out as we go through this. And then here we have it, a pretty palatable bowl. The last thing I do, and you're going to say, well, Coach, there's not a lot of protein in that meal. Well, here's the caveat for me. Hold on one second. Along with my breakfast, I have a glass of vegan pure protein. So there you have today's breakfast suggestion. Truffle honey oatmeal, some fruit, a little bit of oat milk if you choose. For me, a protein shake. Start your day every day with Farmer Greens from F2C. I'm telling you, they are life-changing. Life-changing. Write that down somewhere, that F2C Farmer Greens are life-changing. Get online, order a bag. If you like a discount code, send me a text or send me a message through here. I'll get you a nice little discount code to try it out. Today for lunch, stop in for lunch around noon today. I'm going to do a great little harvest bowl. I think you'll all find it really, really enjoyable, fun. You can watch me make this one a little bit. And hopefully we're going to get you all on a healthier eating pattern, a lot less sugar in your diet, maybe a little bit more fat concentrate in there, make you better endurance athletes, make you healthier overall, and increase your digestive system, and which is one of the most ignored things in most nutritional patterns. As always, this is the Coach. You can reach me, prsfit@gmail.com. Don't hesitate to send me a direct message if you have any questions. As always, be healthy, train smart, have fun, and I'll see you at lunchtime.